Here's Young. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Bryant. Tipped. From deep, Johnson. And he buries his first look.
Well, Joe Johnson, a good shooter for all the time he spent in the NBA. That's solid.
Westbrook outside. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Young. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Up top, Westbrook. Here's Yao. Bridges outside. George with a steal. The kick out to Young. Kept alive. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Westbrook. There's a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Bridges with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Mutombo. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe.
Westbrook left side. Here's Yao. Kevin Durant with a rebound. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Back to Bryant. Doubled by Durant. Westbrook outside. No good from outside. And they recover it. Goes back up. Bryant, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Here's Van Exel.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Smith. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Chicago trailing here. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
.119 left in the first. Deflected. Here's Marbury. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Van Exel. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Here's Marbury. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Pass to Van Exel. Second chance shot. Here's Adams. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. He gets it off. Not going to go that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. And we'll... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Back to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. McGee's shot is off. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Now Westbrook. Kevin Durant pulls it in. George outside. Jacks up a 3. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
That free throw no good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the right iron. Portland leading. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
To the middle. McGee's shot is off. Bryant with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
And the Blazers making a change here.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Oh, how can you fly? Impressive! Wow!
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Young with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And there's the drive. Count that bucket.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 5. They get it back. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that term.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Bryant. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
His touch has left him in this quarter. nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Got a hand on it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Fultz. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with it. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Durant draws the double. There's Young with the three. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Bridges, right side. No luck on that one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Durant for 3. Durant with another miss.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Durant inside. The kick out to Young. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Smith, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Oh, no good. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the shot goes down. Smith's got his second basket.
I mean, look, he was one of the best jump shooters in the nation in college. I expect Smith will be one of the best in the NBA, too.
And here's Bryant outside. For 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 5 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Hawkins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Richardson. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. It's deflected. Here's Marbury. Outside for Porter. Here's the three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Pass to Van Exel. It's intercepted. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Marbury. Picked by Smith. Going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The crossover. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Simons with a steal. Here's Van Exel. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Bowl. Here's Marbury. Here's Bowl. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Now here's Simons. Pass to Van Exel. The three is up. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's Porter outside. Portland grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Richardson for 3. Cole grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porter's shot is off. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to Adams. There's Simons with a 3. He got a piece of it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the Bulls call time here. Chicago making some changes. Outside Young. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Van Exel. The three is up. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. He's got 5.
That's a prime example right there of Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Right wing. Pass to Bridges. The 3 ball. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
And Durant with the big finish.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bamba with it. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Adams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And Portland has possession. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
But he's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 18.
Time to get loud for your Blazer dancers.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Bryant outside. Back to Westbrook. It's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. From deep, Johnson. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, some stiff defense and fouls. Not going to slow down Russell Westbrook. He stays tough. Still gets that shot off.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile it?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
George over to help. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Pass to Yao. Nifty move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Johnson. There's Young with the 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Second personal foul. First team foul. On the floor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Mutombo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Pass to Simons. Bryant with it. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Right side, Durant. Driving to the basket. And Durant slams it home.
He's such the total package. Durant entered the league as an excellent ball handler. Now he's just a flat-out magician.
Back to Fultz. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Timeout called. The Bulls.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
For your Blazer Dancer.
The Bulls on offense. Trailing by 19. Outside Young. No good on the triple. Now Simons. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Pass to Yao. Bryant outside. Simons outside. Beyond the arc. Portland no good that time either.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Bryant outside. And here's Fultz. And here's Simons outside. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Simons. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you.
That might be true. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Outside Fultz. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Simons outside. Porter with the steal. Here's Marbury. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Simon's shot is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Launches it. Misses. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.